coming up next?
Well, look, we also need to look at the fact that this next match is going to be a good old-fashioned house match because these guys, these are brothers. They played in tournaments. I'm sure they played at home. But we got Joonya going up against Shadow as that first match of Group B. You can see right there, a Pool B, you can see right there. And Binchang and PhiDX going to be on the tail end as well as, like we said before, everybody's going to get to play each other. And that's one of the best parts about this. Everybody gets their time to shine before they get to that main bracket.
I got to ask you, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is going to be making it? What are the key matches we got to watch out for?
So I feel like obviously we're going to be looking at Shadow to kind of control the pace, especially when it comes to people who will get that lead early on, who we're expecting to see take that lead in those first few games, right? Also, you have to look at the fact that this round robin means that these guys have played each other a lot before. So that means they are going to be able to kind of flex that knowledge a little bit more versus each other, not only versus the two brothers, but the rest of Pool B.
Speaking of the two brothers, we have a short interview. We were able to talk to both Joonya and Shadow about their upcoming matches. Let's go see what they had to say.
My name is Nathaniel Jordan, and I play Eliza. It might be a little rough for me, but you know, that's someone who knows how I played throughout my entire career at Tekken. I just gotta surprise him and do something unorthodox, play lively a little bit better than him, and maybe I can take the game. Pretty confident. People I played before, but the biggest thing to play my brother right off the bat, it's a little discouraging. And I'm just gonna play my best and see what I can do.
Shadow 20Z, and I play Claudio and Zafina. I figured that I would run into my brother. Probably didn't expect him to be my first match, but he's also the player I'm worried about. We train together a lot. He's like a coach to me, and vice versa. And so he knows a lot about me, and I know a lot about him, but I feel like he's a lot more analytical. Round robin, I have some experience with that format, so not too worried about that. Yeah, I have experience against everyone in the tournament, so yeah.
I love the little insight interviews that we're getting, especially since all the questions kind of lined up. Why do you play Tekken? Shadow says, hey, man, I ain't like losing. I want to play against my bro, learning Tekken. And I talk about, you know, how Shadow is the favorite, but I also feel like Joonya might be one of the strongest forces that any one of these other players has out there. He is one of the main training partners as well. And I feel like if I'm in this part of the tournament, the group play, I'm looking for Shadow to be in trouble a lot of this. And I feel like that's only going to come from somebody that has that experience. Joonya going to be one of those people. And you can see right here, Chanel, one of the players that he looks at and has respect for. Tekken Tag 2. I remember it was a time and day where we say, man, these are the new kids.
The new
coming
kids
from
on the
Tekken
block,
Tag 2.
yeah.
But these guys established themselves in the Tekken Tag 2 online world, as well as just being some of the best players out there. Same going for the brother and Saint, another well-respected player in the world of Tekken, who we just saw at that Korean Tekken final as well, regional final. So we already know exactly what to expect from these guys play-wise.
Oh yeah, the 20Z boys representing that Raging Blast, of course, crossing over to the world of Tekken, and they've had an amazing career ever since they started in Tekken Tag 2. It's nice to see them really grow and really be at the top of the game when it comes to North America. So I'm excited to see this, and I do want to give a shout out to our friends over at Astro. Astro has been helping out the Tekken scene so much. So Astro Gaming, of course, the official headset and mix amp of the Tekken Online Challenge 2021. And again, like I said, a lot of love to the Astro family for always supporting Tekken and the fighting game community.
Nah, that's definitely facts right now. Look, we've shifted to an online world, so we're going to need the best audio equipment possible for this fighting game stuff. Shout outs to Astro for holding us down on and off the FGC court. I see you out there.
All right, here we go into the matchup, and I was ready for this, but now to see it here, we got Zafina versus Eliza. This is going to be a battle.
So you're going to see a lot of specific call-outs, I feel like, in this matchup. And that's what I was kind of hitting at with the Joonya versus Shadow matchup. You're going to have that opportunity to see some of the bolder call-outs coming from Joonya if you can get that game started. Not doing so well right now. Eliza's back to the wall.
Yeah, and you know, these players obviously very, very familiar with each other. So they're thinking like layers. 2 to 3 to 4 to even maybe many moves ahead of each other, trying to figure out what they're going to do, try to predict and outplay their opponent in the long run.
Lots of pokes right there. Shadow, talking about getting that game started, man. Eliza is definitely a character that likes to get that momentum. She starts to get meter, and the game can really open up for her. You can see Shadow doing a ridiculously good job of just keeping that pace to a crawl so that she doesn't have to worry about Eliza.
And Zafina is one of those characters where she can kind of use her movement to kind of lock down her opponent, because she has so many great options from not only her backdash, but her sidestep or sidewalk as well.
And she's like really evasive in some of these situations. Granted, like Eliza does have like that projectile opportunity right there, but you said it yourself, man, like using stances, moving around is like nice tracking move right there, as well as just staying at a great distance is really troublesome for any person that's fighting that's fighting Zafina.
Bro, when she goes into Tarantula stance, she's pretty much gone. She's disappeared.
Exactly. And it's really hard to keep track of. Against the counter hit. Should be, oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, wait a minute. EX dive kick to get out of there. Joonya with the unblockable attempt, and it does not work. Shadow knows that trick. I see you do it all the time, bro. You tried to practice that while I was asleep in the house. I had one eye open.
Of course, he was ready for it. And that's the thing, too, is with the time winding down, he had to go for some big damage, and that was the opportunity with Shadow. Scooped it out.
And this is that momentum I was talking about. We're at round 3, and look at the life lead Joonya has. What an interrupt by Shadow. Oh, here we go again. Once again, trying to stop that momentum. Not close enough to get the wall bounce. Oh, spins the meter.
Oh, nice, just very minute sidesteps are able to avoid the hits coming in.
And look at how Shadow just changed that position, and now Joonya's back into the wall, spins the raise drive. This is trouble.
Oh, they trade, but takes enough life to take it. That was crazy.
Okay, Joonya not out of this yet.
Here we go. How's he going to deal? He's going to have to build up some meter as well, especially if he wants to get some of that damage and that utility. That's actually pretty good against Zafina. If Shadow's going to reach, Joonya can definitely counteract.
Almost got the wall. Definitely got the wall. Big damage there, and the bounce on top of it. Shadow looking good in his first game. As soon as I say that, the retaliation wall bounce, no full combo. Joonya has a chance, not whipping moves like that. 3 rounds to 1. First game is going to go to Shadow.
Yeah, he was able to get the float. That was big, very, very important, especially going into it. You want to be able to make sure you take every game as it comes and really capitalize. You want to be able to have the best score possible in this group stage.
Yeah, because we all know, man, it's only those top 2 placers that will be going to that main top 8 bracket. And I really do like this format. And once again, we get to see a lot of these guys cross paths. We do see them get to play online. We do get that aspect of it. But it's even better here because now you can see people pulling strategies that's going to last throughout the rest of this tournament, right?
Yeah,
this is only the group stage.
It's a full day. Not only that, we get to see the Salt in person. In person. I'm looking at you right now. He switches to Mr. Jin Kazama.
Yo, wait a minute. And this is one of the things we were talking about, man. Like, Tekken is at that point where people have alternate characters, man. And I know we saw that interview with Shadow, but Shadow didn't even say anything about his Kazuya. Didn't even say anything about the Ana. There's extra characters in there, and now you see Joonya switching to the Jin.
Well, this is obviously a well-scouted pick. You know there is going to be a reasoning to this. But Jin is such a great utilitarian character. He has answers for almost every single situation, especially when you think about it defensively.
I like the Jin pick for Joonya, mostly because I feel like you really do play on this momentum with Eliza. And with Jin, you kind of slow it down to a crawl. You can still pick and choose your spots, but you control the pace so much more. Counter hit, forward 4.
He just let the boot out. I like it, and that's quite the statement. Taking that first round, having the confidence, knowing exactly when to pull out the tools. Joonya definitely has this pick locked and loaded. He knew that he would eventually have to use this character in this matchup.
I like the back 2-1s. Lots of down back 4s to make sure if she does go to that crouch stance, you still get checked. And at the same time, it keeps her kind of honest, right? She's going to second guess backdashing a lot because she doesn't want to get clipped. We've already seen the forward 4. I like what Joonya's doing right now.
Oh yeah, he gave himself the toolset that he needs to really go into battle up close and really prevent Shadow from going in and doing the Zafina stuff that he's prone to getting hit by.
All right, nice down 4-3 here. And you can tell, look how much closer to life is. Electra's coming out the hell.
Oh, there was no
How
play.
the hell did she avoid that? What kind of heels are those? Are those the red bottoms? Is that why they work like that? Counter hit.
Those is bloody shoes. You got to be careful.
Yo.
Tied up on rounds.
I like the jab, slower pace. Once again, right back to the down back 4, man. You got to tax the ankles. Down 3 coming from Shadow and the Zafina. The 1+2 on the follow-up.
Oh yeah, that's the move you got to watch out for too. Such a great counter hit move with options to go with it. And he caught him sleep at the wheel.
Shadow goes fishing with that 1+2 just to see if you're paying attention. Sometimes finishes the string, maybe 1 hit, maybe 2 hits after the string. Who knows? We just saw it right there. 2-4, gets the wall splat, not ready, and drops the combo because of it, but it's not the end of the round.
Yeah, he saw his opportunity. He does have great positioning, and he does have rage. Not just that, you got to keep in mind, because of the options available, Jin does have a very fast rage charge.
Oh, the wall.
Is that going to hit?
Is that going to hit clean? That should be the round. 2 rounds to 1 in the second game. And this is exactly what I was talking about. 2-3 moves ahead. We're talking about how you're going to play this game. The pace is completely different. Joonya with the lead and almost got launched right there. Lands the 2-4.
Joonya already making that Jin pick count. Looking to close out here. He does have 1 more round to go. He will tie things up. But Shadow is known as one of the fiercest and most consistent competitors the last few years here in the North American circuit.
Bro, in all honesty, he's a global threat at this point. But right now, in threat of losing this round and this second match. Oh my God!
He had it there. He dropped it.
You should know more than anything. Oh, nice. The up 4-2 counter hit. Joonya, 1 game apiece. Every game, every set we've seen here today, outside of like 1 set, has went down to that last game. And it's really, really important. That lets you know just how close and skilled these guys are. And on top of that, that they have a lot of experience against each other.
I got to tell you, I like this commentary setup that we have. We have space between us. I can move away from you when you try to grab my arm.
I know, and I don't know how long this wire is, but I can chase you. This is crazy.
Nope, you ain't chasing me.
It's crazy, bro.
You ain't chasing me, but these matches are getting crazy.
I just want you to feel the excitement from these matches. Yo, shout outs to everybody watching at home,
The Jin
man.
Kazama pick?
Yo, the Jin Kazama pick draws out the Claudio, and this is really what I want to see. I wanted to see what character Joonya has in his repertoire that would make his brother switch back to the business. We've been seeing from Shadow for quite some time where he's had these other characters to start off with, and Shadow has been the crutch. I mean, excuse me, Claudio has been the crutch that always brought him back. Let's see if it's going to work this time.
I got to tell you something, Steve. This I think, is in Joonya's favor. If there's any character that Joonya's going to know how to fight against, it is this Claudio.
Damn, that's true. That is absolutely true. But that also means this is the most experience that Shadow has with these characters, I feel like, in Tekken 7. Has gotten the most success, I feel like, as well. So I don't know, man. Joonya still has a battle right now. Up 4-2.
Oh, Savage Axe, the follow-up here. How is he going to push against this? They're about even on life. Good folks.
I like how you dubbed that, the Savage Axe, and now I've been calling it the Savage Axe for quite some time.
Oh, here we go. He misses the knee ball. Doesn't matter.
We go low. Sweep. The hello sweep, just in case you're not awake.
I'd like to do an ankle check.
Ankle check. That's the heat check.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of shoes you wearing, bruh? Because if you're watching your toes and your shoes are too nice, you ain't gonna let nobody hit you with a hell sweep. I'm just saying, man.
You gotta watch out. You gotta hit him with the 1-2. You gotta hit him with the bing.
And the bomb.
Gotta hit him with the bomb. You know how it is.
I was about to go full spiel right there.
No, we're saving that. We're saving that for top 4.
Oh, counter hit.
Got him sleeping at the wheel, has an opportunity, goes for the 3+4, misses it, but a good block there on the down back 4.
Okay. Oh,
that
a
was
lot
big.
looser.
And that's something that he doesn't normally have with his other characters. So Jin able to get, oh my gosh, he dropped it.
Now we talked about having multiple characters. One of the problems with that is you have to be ready to perform with those characters just the same. Could potentially drop rounds, important rounds, if you can't. All right, another opportunity right now.
Here we go. As he gets him towards the wall, big block, big launch here. Wall standing 2, Vampire Knee, advanced combo.
Okay, Superman punch. And now you can see Joonya backing up just a little bit. I like this though. It's such a great pace control. What a block right there. Didn't make anything happen from it.
Yeah, good block on the starburst, down 2-2 as well. Of course, a very, very important move to block. You don't want to get juggled.
Look at the pace, about 25 seconds left on the clock. Rage activated for Joonya at this point.
And Rage could be the deciding factor.
The parry into the hop kick. Rage Art on deck. This should be the deal. This is going to be 2 rounds to 1. Going up for Joonya. And this is what I was talking about it. And this is why I was talking about it. If you're going to have any chance of stopping somebody like Shadow, it's going to come from inside the house. The call came from inside the house, and it was your own brother.
Man, and like I said, going into this, if anyone's going to be good against Claudio, it's going to be Joonya. Here we go. How is he going to outpace him here? And what is Shadow going to do?
Counter hit 4-4. Bro, I love the stagger animation on the counter hit. I hate getting hit by it, but I love seeing it happen to other people.
Yo, he went for the mid afterwards. He went for that nasty demon paw, looking to splat him and probably end it right there.
Good movement on the side of Joonya, but his back is to the wall. Sidestep 4, here comes the pokes from Shadow. Oh, speaking of pokes, down back 4 from Joonya.
He's going to have to be careful too. He's letting him throw these moves out, but he's going to have to be very wary of the forward 4.
And
Joonya has been locked and loaded every single time. Oh my god!
Point called out, blocks the down 3, and that's going to be the set. Joonya takes the lead in this Group B play, and that's why I wanted to point it out at the beginning. I don't feel like it's not many players out there, let alone here today, that can put that kind of pressure on Shadow, and it's because they have that much experience with each other. Joonya gonna take the lead in this Group B play.
Oh yeah, and seeing this matchup, it's beautiful because, you know, this is not a matchup that we see live very often, right? To get to see the thought, what you're going to be doing into the matchup, letting you know layers beyond what we're normally used to seeing, especially when we see these players play against others. But here, because they're in the same group, you really get to see all of the homework and all the setting that they both put together into going into this competition.
Well, that sets up our next match. They're already going up to the stage. Binchang going up against PhiDX, two-time Taste Bud Bout champion, PhiDX. I got to make sure you get his, accolades out there.
Oh yeah, that's a very important one.
Hey, that's an important one, especially to me, near and dear to me.
Oh yeah.
But I would also like to say, man, Binchang has been a Tekken threat for years. My man has always been in the Tekken woods, ready to deliver the hands of one of the most steady, confident players out there when it comes to just the world of Tekken in NA. So let's take a look at the standings real quick before we get to this next match, and these guys are still getting set up. Joonya taking that first set over his brother, and it was a close one, 2-1, and it was the back and forth that really did it.
It was a banger. It all came down to the switch over to Jin, and the confidence in that pick, and showing really how well he understood how to beat the character, how to be able to make him, force him into a situation where he had to pick Claudio. That was all she wrote. It was a wrap. But Joonya, he is now in the lead overall. Obviously, whoever wins this is going to be tied with him, but it's shaping up. I'm looking forward to see how the rest of this group plays out.
Well, that's and now the thing is, we've been talking about players changing characters. PhiDX consistently with the Noctis, but Binchang has quite a few characters that he has up his sleeve. I believe we're going to go to an interview with both of these players before we get into that next set. Let's check it out.
So my name is Changbin Moon. I'm using Binchang as my handle. I use various characters, so it's hard to say what I play this event. It's a secret at this moment. So I actually haven't decided my mind yet, so we'll see. Usually in the online events, I tend to win against that guy, but it depends. It depends on the condition of the day and how confident that I can play on that day as well. I actually lost a lot with the Shadow in the online events, but I think it might be different in the offline events. So that would be the edge that I am looking for. I love the round robin actually, because the online tournaments or some other double elimination usually have 2 lives in the entire tournament, and this kind of round robin can prove myself more than those kind of format, I think. So yeah, it'll be pretty good for me.
I'm Phi, I go by PhiDX, and I play Noctis. I'm really happy that I get to play Binchang. I think of all the people in the pools, I feel weird in that he's one of my favorite people to play against. I feel like we have really good interactions. I feel like we both do really unexpected things to each other, and I think that's a really exciting way to play. So I enjoy it too, because apparently he hasn't played in 2 months, so either it's going to be super unexpected, he's going to come back super strong, or I'm going to have that little edge. I'm going to milk it as much as I can. This was my dream pool. When I was looking at the drafts and I was trying to guess who would go where, my guess is Joey would put Binchang not in his pool. And then the rest I thought was going to be a toss-up between Cuddle, Mac, and Shadow. So when I saw that Joey put Shadow and Binchang over here, I was like, okay, now I just need him to put me over there. And once that happened, I was really happy because Joey, Cuddle, Joe Crush, and Mac get in my head really heavily. So I'm really happy with my pool.
And that was a word from both PhiDX and Binchang, who are up next as they will be playing it out in our group stage in Group B, as we find out who, of course, is going to be going on. I mean, with these 4 players here, it's going to be a fierce competition. Only 2 are making it out.
Only 2 will be making it out. I love the meta play that PhiDX pointed out. He's like, yo, I just didn't want to be by Mac and them because they really get to my mental. This way, he gets his time to shine. On top of that, I feel like PhiDX is one of those people that has some of the most experience versus all the players here universally, considering where they come from.
Oh, yeah, and you guys can see Binchang, who started a lot of his Tekken career in Korea, and a lot of people don't know he played in the Tekken Crash series. I saw him there during the Tekken 6 days. Which player does he respect, Steve?
None. Nobody. If it ain't me, I don't care. There is nobody better. Who is that? Why is this even on the application? It just should say me. And he got an exclamation point. So he yelled that in the most calm Binchang demeanor ever.
I like it. I like it. I respect that too. And of course, you know, he started back in the T5 days. PhiDX, also from the Pacific Northwest, representing from back in the Tekken 2 days. And which players does he respect? One of our very own Rip and JDCR.
Nice player. Nice players to respect right there. Tekken 2 is when he started. Real talk, that's when I started Tekken as well. So you get even extra points for that. PhiDX, one of the characters I like, he's a character specialist. That's even more points for my side of things because personally, sticking with one character consistently, especially coming from seeing Joonya just switch from his character, we've just seen Shadow, known for his character switch as well. Him being a character specialist really does mean something in there. You know me, I'm a dedicated King player for years. It took me years before I switched and picked another character in tournament. So I respect the fact that you're committed.
And he's using King Noctis, and you know what they say, long live the king. Unless it was that one movie where they throw him off the cliff.
Yeah,
but
man.
You never know. I don't want to jinx him or anything. Let's go right into the matchup. Binchang versus PhiDX. This is going to be a 1-2.
All right, this round robin play makes for some exciting matches, I do say.
He was waiting this whole time. He didn't want to tell anyone who he was picking, and he picks Fahkumram.
Yo, like I said, man, a jack of all trades and definitely reads the room when it comes to some of these matchups. My man Binchang.
Loosely in Thai, translates to sky roar.
Yo, word?
The sound of thunder.
Yo.
And if there's any sounds that are scary in this game, it is the sounds that Fahkumram makes when he hits you with that back forward forward. That kick to the throat.
Yo, right now, PhiDX being pretty aggressive. I actually do like seeing these guys fight each other when it comes to this matchup, only because I feel like PhiDX is really good at checking the ground game, making sure you respect them. Oh, nice block on the low right there to get the knockdown. As well as just being overall annoying when it comes to just the initial game.
Oh, yeah, and that's the thing. That coupled with his movement, and, you know, he is one of those players that has been, like, his totem for his gameplay is his movement.
Yes,
being able to create space for himself.
Okay, conversion here.
That is one of the pillars that he has and that he upholds.
Oh, nice. And just calling out a lot of situations here where PhiDX is not letting Binchang get this game in control. Rage is on the table. Oh, the down forward check and just keeping the legs. Keeping the legs under control.
Those are some nice legs. Let me take
Oh, my God. Big hit here. Big combo. Going to get the wall for sure. Fahkumram, no slouch when it comes to the damage. Oh, what a sidewalk. Oh my gosh. Gets the walls flat, and we're going to a caddy corner combo? Oh my gosh. On the last hit, just when you thought you could relax?
Yeah, Fahkumram, he does that. He is one of those characters. Doesn't matter which angle, he's doing damage.
The long leg of Fahkumram, bro. You got to be careful.
Nice, puts the brakes on. Able to check him. One of the things, though, really, Binchang really hasn't had his flow. Hasn't been able really to have an opportunity to control. We have not yet seen the 3+4 out of him. We have not yet seen him going in for any big mix-ups. Right now, PhiDX is controlling the spacing game to a T, not giving him an opportunity to get in.
It's all because of that spacing, man. PhiDX definitely known, made quite the name for himself just with that movement, that spacing, being able to whip punish. In trouble here on the wall, big damage. Unblockable, tried to go for the parry, is not going to get you what you need, and you're not dead, but this might hurt. Oh.
That hurt a lot.
Oh, finishes the string, needs to be careful right here. Oh, the lowest block, the delay, full launch, but the wall is going to change things up a bit. Big damage, gives him the space and just the 1-2. Got to be careful, it does have that armor, but you got to be weary of the startup of it.
Oh yeah, I mean that could have been much different if he had enough room, if he had ducked it in advance. That rage drive could have ended it all right there.
Finishes the string once again. And already Binchang stuck on the wall.
Big opportunity here, he goes for the down back four.
Oh, wow, what a whip punish. PhiDX committing, and it got him in trouble. The wall might be his next destination. Oh, counter hit. Wait a minute, it's not done yet. Wait a minute.
Big opportunity. He doesn't have range, though. He's going to push towards the other side. Side wall stun.
Oh, hold the big butter knife. Tearing the ankles up. Oh, the blue stuff. Oh, he tried to go for the raise drive. It did not work.
Oh, yeah, he wasted that opportunity. Now he's going to have to work on
one.
that.
That is my God.
He found the opening. Back one
Bro,
right through.
did you see how he sidewalked? He was like, Ugh. And then he looked at him, and he's like, all right, I got it.
Talk to my elbow. Wait, I got 2 more.
Bro, he legit stepped till he walked? Ugh. I told you, bro. The long leg of the law. The long leg of lightning.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm here for. That's what I get up. That's what wakes me up in the morning. Good ass Tekken, bro. You guys want coffee? I just want Tekken.
I just want 2 clean elbows. Give me one of those. All right, we're going into match number 2, and already showing the effects here. That pick of Fahkumram is really obviously changing the pace of the match overall.
No, that's, in all honesty, that's what Fahkumram is good for, right? Like, it really does check what you want to do in this game. And you saw PhiDX had the smartest game plan at the beginning.
Yeah,
Don't let him get
it
anything
was
started.
He had the lead in rounds. But maybe it's the bait. Maybe he was playing possum the whole time to set up things like the counter hits.
Well, look, once the thing about it is that you got to be able to do that for the entire round. Fahkumram has the tools to come back from a lot of situations with these big counter hits, great wall carry, and just big damage overall. Sidestep forward, that's going to be a big launcher. When I talked about big damage, here's an example.
Bro, he has no business having knees bigger than half the cast.
Bro, you hear me?
It's leg day every day.
Yo, PhiDX not out of there yet. Oh, the block.
He risked it all with the emo man at the very end. Unable to get the hit, but look at that. Big block from Binchang taking that round, continuing his lead.
And now that momentum really starting to hurt PhiDX because Binchang finding the holes in the offense.
Big opportunity. Oh my God.
Wow. Tries to go for another counter, and this is really starting to stack up against him. One more chance. Finds the low parry. PhiDX. Oh, but the wall. That side wall really did get him in trouble, and it stopped the combo. Lots of successful pokes. The bait will not be enough.
That's like his favorite move, too. That down forward, too. Not able to find his spark here. Puts him in a situation. Guaranteed down 4 there. See what he does.
Nice.
Only a true master. Uh-oh.
I was wondering when we were going to see the punch parry.
Binchang, he's in control. He is in control right now. PhiDX is going to have to find ways to kind of open him up here. It's going to be rough.
And it seems like Binchang just has the pace kind of figured out that PhiDX wants to go at. And it's up to PhiDX to change it up. This pace has to completely change up if he wants to make something happen against Binchang. Starting to see the pieces come together, though.
Oh,
nice.
Like
big. I said, starting to see the pieces come together, but no final hit. There it is. A round on the board in this second game is needed. It's so important.
2 rounds to 1. PhiDX with the spear this time. Running pressure. Try to keep him there. And again, doing all this already, pushing him by the wall. Oh, man, such a chunky punish there with that wall standing 4. He does. Second hit, he wasn't ready.
Starting to add up. He needs to be careful. Some of these reactions really getting PhiDX in trouble. Still got this round, though. He's going to need this next one if he really wants to make something happen, but it might not. This might be the end if we get this wall.
Oh, he got it, and that's going to be it.
Oh, my gosh. Binchang takes it 2-0 over PhiDX, and then once again, not for lack of trying. It's just one of those things, man. You have to be able to interrupt and stop Fahkumram. Like, the thing about it is Fahkumram always going to have a chance. It's because of how much damage, the big counter hits. The thing is, you need to know when to interrupt. You cannot let that pressure snowball like that because it puts you in a bad situation no matter what character you are.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The way that he was playing, he was fearless. He knew, it's like, okay, this is my opportunity. He's going to keep coming at me. I'm going to have to go for that counter hit, and he was able to land it and capitalize at the very end. So great stuff to Binchang. Great stuff.
Binchang taking the set this time around. But still, this is a round-robin format, so everybody gets a piece. Everybody gets a piece, but only two people.
A piece?
But only two people get to make it to that main bracket to potentially stay alive, be the champion here for this NA regional final. Even though, like I like to reiterate, this is the Tekken Online Challenge regional finals for North America, but we're doing it offline just to add some spice to your life. And on top of that, we're not able to have these big offline events. And in all honesty, this is one of the best representations we have of where Tekken is right now. These players have been grinding week in and week out on many of online tournament. And a lot of these players, I felt like making their names known on a household level for Tekken and the fighting game community because of what's happening in the online Tekken world. So just shout outs to everybody that participated, every region that got some shine out there. And I appreciate you guys rocking with Tekken. I appreciate you guys continue rocking with Tekken because it's definitely been one of these seasons where a lot of growth has happened from not only the players but the community. And we're getting a lot of support from people like Astro as well as the fine folks over at Tenno holding us down with the sick-ass merch, you know what I'm saying? So it's still been very prosperous even though we haven't been able to have these big events.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, I love these events, you know, being able to see these players. And actually, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings to see where we are right now. We are through 2 matches so far. Right now, tied for the lead, we have Binchang and Joonya. Next matchup we're going to have is going to be Joonya versus Binchang as well. So this is going to be obviously a situation where we find out who is in the overall lead amongst the group. Every single one of these matches matter. Every single one. So.
Every one of the matches definitely does matter. So not able to get to these longer playouts until we get to the winners finals section of that main pool. So you got to take a look at it again.
Bro, let me ask you one more time. Who does Binchang respect?
Nobody, bro. If my dad was a player, I still wouldn't respect him. None with an exclamation point. Just in case you wasn't sure, I want you to know that I'm sure that it's only me.
Yeah. Damn, that's bars.
That's bars. I see you, Binchang. My man just wakes up. I am. Shout outs to my bro Joonya as well, man. Respecting Chanel, coming from that Tekken Tag 2 we've already talked about. And as you can see right now, started playing 2012, 2014 online. And I feel like that was just the beginning for what we saw from Joonya, just playstyle-wise. And I like to say, over the past, 2 years, that Joonya has been playing and switched to this online format, he's gotten significantly better.
Oh, yeah.
Significantly better. I've been watching him playing so many tournaments online and just gradually getting better and better, having better placements and better placements, getting some of his big victories online this season. I got to say I'm proud of the bro because he's been putting in that time, man. No slight to all these other players out here, of course, but Joonya's somebody we've been watching play since the days of Wizard World old, you know what I'm saying? We've been seeing him come up, so it's really cool to see these guys establishing themselves and staying relevant, not only in the offline, but in the online as well.
And that's not easy. I mean, being able to kind of play and evolve your gameplay and to be able to follow a game for many years now, right? Many years since this game finally officially launched in 2017. But I love where we're at. You know, obviously, I wish it was a better situation globally, but we're here. We're able to watch these 2 players play at a high level and really go at it. And Joonya, you know, Joonya is, again, one of those players that has really started to grow more since we started shifting to the online tournament. Not only that, we've already seen he can prove it in an offline series as well. So these guys that have been playing week in and week out, whether it's community tournament, these online major tournaments that we have, they're gaining this experience that is, I think, on a different level from what we've had before. There's so many weekly events. And,
wow.
Fury? Bryan Fury, all right.
I said it before. Jack of all trades teases that outfit is horrid. Come on.
That's why he respects nobody.
Right?
He wanted to offend you, Steve.
Right? He's like, this guy's over there giving me too many props. I gotta piss him off. Pick an ugly outfit.
All right, here we go. Binchang with Bryan going up against Joonya and his Eliza. Let's see how he starts out. Wow, he was ready. He knew that hatchet kick was gonna come, and Joonya was ready with that dive kick.
Oh, low parry. Should get the wall. Both these.
Yeah. And how are you going to get up? So that's the thing. Joonya knows he's not going to mess around. He's not trying to get up into unblockable series. He don't want it.
1, 2, 4 gets the wall splat, and once again, Binchang.
All right, able to pull out here. 1 round, has the lead. Nice. Gets the punish there on the down forward 2 series. And look at that. He should be able to get the wall here. Taunting.
Wow. And Joonya stuck on this wall, machine gun blow.
And you got to give it up. I mean, he's in full control right now.
Low
Not
parry.
giving Joonya an opportunity, but this could do it. This is a big opportunity. He's going to get quite the distance here.
Okay.
Yo, the oldest of old school mix-ups that Bryan has.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
And 2 rounds. Real quick for Binchang, the jet upper. Another trip to the wall is what you just got afforded. Wow,
Ooh, big
okay.
counter hit. Yeah, that's what you get for trying to lift your knees up.
Oh, punish. Tekken with the down 4-1. Joonya tightening up the play.
Yeah, big opportunity here. He does have good positioning. He has meter as well. It would be wise for Joonya to use it. That could have been an easy EX dive kick there. Wasn't able to pull the trigger. Wow, look at the spacing from Joonya.
Glide to here. Gets the low. Follow up with the EX. The wall messes up the combo.
How's he going to deal with it? Another dive kick.
Looking for something to close out this round.
He's going to have to watch out for that rage drive, though. This wall pressure as well.
Oh! Oh, still alive.
He
oh,
dropped.
the spring up.
What was he doing? What kind of combo was that? It matched his outfit.
It was ugly. That's what he's trying to say. It was ugly. The outfit and the combo.
All right, here we go. Big opportunity. He has the wall as well. Do not get up wrong. He's been practicing the aerobics.
No! 4-4-4.
Oh, this is not a good look here. Now he has the meter, decides to use the first one. But what is Joonya going to do in this situation? How is he going to open him up?
Not going to do it that way. I can tell you that right now. Binchang takes this first game. And you see him go back to character select, I think that was. And I don't blame him. Joonya, like I said before, has multiple characters. But the same thing goes for Binchang. We can see the character switch to Bryan from Fahkumram on that last set. And this is one of the strongest things about Binchang's play. Just the fact that he can literally pick and choose what character to bring out, and you have to adjust for him. Now, and the thing is that Binchang understands that he has these multiple characters at his disposal, and even you have to adjust. Even if he's not 100% crisp on that character, you know he's confident in that pick. And speaking of picking Jin back on the table for Joonya, the character that got him his W against Shadow.
This is huge because, again, remember, out of these two players, whoever wins here will be in the lead for the overall portion of the group. Let's see what happens.
Fight.
Again, this Jin pick.
The back two ones have been getting so much mileage for Joonya, no matter what character, no matter what the matchup. Hatchet.
Man, this stage is so cool.
It's ridiculous. The flowers falling down, the counter hit forward fours, the wall. Oh no, the 4-4-3 completely misses. No! Big damage on the wall. Oh my god, soccer kick. Oh, wow, he interrupted. Up 4-2. Oh my god.
Yo, he took it all back. Joonya on the scoreboard already making that Jin pick worth it, but a counter hit mocking.
The 4-4-4. Half-life. Oh, he did try to go for it again. 2-1-4 counter hit. Taking 4 vibes. I love when the full string of 2-1-4 hits.
It's like, you hit me. You kick me?
The small delay.
See what he does. He goes for the throw.
Wow, good backdash right there, just to stay out of range of the standing 4. Oh,
Into the chains of misery. He really wants it.
double electric. Orbital just, wait. Oh, just barely whiffed. Both of them trying to find a big hit right now. Counter hit. The pokes working out. Binchang steals the round back.
Yeah, nice big counter hit down 4 at the very end of the round. Did a ton of damage. Able to close it out, but they did the 2-1-4, man. I'm telling you. You got to keep them aware. Keep them on their toes.
Okay, not going to get the wall hit. Not close enough to get the unblockable there. 4-4, no counter hit, but still trying to fight out of this corner. Double hatchet kicks. Joonya in trouble. In trouble, I mean he's down to his last round to change up this group play. And going from a lead after getting that victory, now in trouble on the back legs versus Binchang.
Binchang's doing a great job of really taking control over the timing situation as well. And just like that, he gets a big wall standing one into the launch, into the combo, and this is going to hurt. What mix-up are we going to see?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that might be it, and that will be it. 2-0 for Binchang right now over Joonya, taking the lead in this Group B play. They dap it up. Man, that's just a hard draw. Once again, Binchang, one of the threats here that you really have to look out for. It's really hard to try to pick out things from his game to hold against him later on because he might not even be playing that character by the time you get the point.
Exactly, and I mean, going into this, even in the selection group, they were talking about, man, it's such a weird bag that you're going to have to deal with. It's like, you don't even know which character he's going to bring. How can you study for 40 matchups?
Yeah, no, that's definitely true, man. And we all know there's a lot of characters that even remotely try to cover for. Binchang has so many competitive level characters that he could play on you potentially. So it's like I said, it's almost impossible to prepare for him. You got to do research over months. You got to stake out his stream to make sure you know what characters he's going to possibly play, and then you got to train for him. So, I mean, Binchang, definitely one of the bigger threats here in this Group B play. Once again, now has the lead in Group B play and is in set looking like he's going to be the person to make it out on that winner side.
Yeah. Looking really strong, looking really good right now, but again, it's not over. There are still many matches to play as we see who's going to be getting out of our stage And I got to ask you, though, Steve. So looking at the matchup that we have coming up, we have Shadow and PhiDX. This is going to be, I think, a pivotal match for the group. I mean, they all are at this point, right? But especially for a player like Shadow, who already has lost his opening match.
PhiDX on the same note as well. The thing is about these kind of formats, right? You could have your favorite player could go down early on, especially where the first 2 games matter the most. And for these next 2 players, these games are going to matter the most. Both of them are down 1 set already. So that essentially kind of seals your fate unless the person that, you know, has the lead now, the second place person, just keeps losing. So every match, like you said, is going to be pivotal. Both of these guys are on their second game here, and they already lost their first one. So it's going to be pretty tough to make it out. I mean, especially considering you have Shadow. Shadow coming from that first loss. Of course, you would want to be recovered by then, but he's a sound player. He's going to be able to bring it back, as well as PhiDX going back to the Noctis.
All right, guys, make sure you guys give us a follow on all of our different channels you guys can see on the screen right now. Follow us on BNE Esports on Twitter and on YouTube. You can watch all of the VODs, all of the archives from all of our past events for Tekken Online Challenge, but also for different games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Soul Calibur 6 as well. Follow us on Tekken on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook to get the latest updates for all of your Tekken news and, of course, for the esports events regarding Tekken and the Tekken Online Challenge.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us at home. Once again, this is the NA Tekken Online Challenge Final. We've already seen a lot of other regions wrap up their finals, and it has been ridiculous. I love that we filmed the process and showed people how they pick their groups, giving insight with the interviews into why as well. So it's been pretty good.
Oh, yeah. So I believe we are going to be going on a very short break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we will be here with some more Tekken action. Stay tuned.
Who does Raven or Master Raven?
What is the name of that company?
I thought it was. I thought it was like they got hired
Wasn't
by.
it called just the organization or something?
Yeah,
like
it was.
that?
I thought it was like the organization. I thought they were also hired by in NT5. They weren't hired by G Corp to.
It's not G Corp.
It's not G Corp.
Because G Corp was with Kazuya.
Master Raven and Raven. I know for a fact that the first Raven that was introduced is not like the Raven. He's a Raven, and Master Raven is the leader,
The boss,
of all the Ravens. So even the Raven that
work for.
I thought they were just like independent, like basically they're just independent assassin contractors, right? I don't know who they were. I can't say off the top of my head who they work for in the Tekken
It
story.
was very mysterious. I'll say that.
Yeah, but I know that the Raven that was first introduced in Tekken 5 had like kunais, had the short hair, but Master Raven, who was introduced in Tekken 7, had the sword, was the leader of said Ravens, and absolutely cool as hell too.
I'm not comfortable answering if we don't know the name of the organization.
I don't know the name of the organization either.
I think it's the organization.
All I remember is mysterious organization.
They didn't do shit in the other games.
They didn't. It was only Tekken 5. Who do Master Raven and Raven work for?
Oh man, two of the most mysterious characters in the game. I guess they work for a mysterious organization. They're reporting everything that's happening in the world. Like the first glimpse that we saw of Raven was in Tekken 5, where he just simply reported into his comms. He was like, Heihachi Mishima is dead. And he was out.
And when he walked off, remember what happened? The Jack was there to try to grab him. I just remember this.
That's true, and he disappeared.
He disappeared and cut it in half and it like blew up. Yeah, I absolutely remember that. And he was upside down on that jet too.
Yeah.
That was sick. I just remember that.
Tekken 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been an anomaly. I mean, I feel like they're information brokers. This is my take. They're information brokers, and they work with the different organizations around the world, feeding information to them. Obviously, these guys are all about intel. Ninjas, man.
The ninjas, bro.
They're all about.
They're high tech ninjas. These are extra broken ninjas.
Can we talk about not only Raven? We knew about Raven in Tekken 5. He was introduced there.
Raven.
But when Master Raven came in Tekken 7, seeing that just the name Master Raven made you wonder. But then you find out that Master Raven was the leader of the Raven group, right? And that the Raven that we saw before was just a small fry. That's crazy to me.
That's actually sick because this character that came in, it was a ninja, like the full-blown disappearing techniques, and it was really, really dope. And then they bring in the leader of the Ravens, who has like a sword, just actually teleports. Like that was another thing that was a difference between them. Like they one literally used like smoke techniques, but one literally just teleported or made like doppelgangers. So.
Raven has a special place in my heart because the first time I've experienced Raven, especially going through the story mode in the game, but also playing the game in the arcade when Tekken 5 first came out, was Raven was introduced on the Moonlit Wilderness stage.
Oh my God.
And you can imagine already how epic and how iconic seeing that character in motion is for me. And I think, again, synonymous with, just all the epic stuff that happened in Tekken 5. Not only, man, the intro song in that game was so cool. The intro was epic, but seeing Raven and seeing like a real ninja style character, very different from Yoshimitsu.
Very different,
was so iconic at the time. I don't know who they work for. I don't know what they do, but man, they deal out a lot of cool shit. I'll tell you that.
It looks damn cool. I can tell you that right now.
Well, back in the Tekken 6, I thought that the average level of American player was not that great, but after the Tekken 7, it's really, really competitive, even compared to other countries as well.
I've been playing a lot of these like online NA tournaments and some offline NA tournaments, and what I've seen is like there's just so many high-level players now. Like I'm excited to see offline come back and see how they stack up against like Koreans, Pakistanis, Japanese, because I really do think we can beat some of them. I think we're pretty good now.
The other regions, the competition is a lot more fierce. Everyone's super good and they play each other a lot more often.
Honestly, I feel like the level has come up during the pandemic. People just seem to be grinding more, playing more, all these online competitions.
These past couple years, I feel like NA has been really stepping their game up. So a lot of new coming players and a lot of overturning players, and everyone is just getting better at the game.
I think NA Tekken is interesting because the top players are really, really good, and the overall scene is really, really weak. I used to be really hard on myself and be like, you're having this like little short-term success, but look at the grand scheme of like the world stage, and you guys are like really weak. Like I'm just getting by because people don't know Noctis. And it was kind of really negative self-talk, and I wasn't as much as it was good for, I think, improving, I didn't think it was good overall for like my well-being, for kind of like uplifting people around me. So I try and keep it in the back of my head and just like there's a lot I can keep working on, but also kind of like appreciate how far we've come, you know, and like the steps being taken and enjoying the process more than kind of where we stack up long term. And the more I engage with that kind of positivity, the better I do. So it's kind of worth it, I think.
I think we beat everybody. Everybody. We've been playing. Everyone's getting stronger here, from literally the East Coast, West Coast, South, and Midwest. Everyone's strong. We just need to just play them. I think we can beat anybody and everybody.
Welcome back to the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 NA Finals. I'm Rip here with Markman, and yeah, we can beat anyone.
What's the name of the company that Raven works for?
I have no idea. Mishima Corporation.
No, it's not. All right. Anyways, guys, we are continuing with our Group B action.
Yes.
And you know we have, I believe the next matchup is Shadow versus PhiDX.
That is going to be some good-ass Tekken for sure. And speaking of good-ass Tekken, we also got some t-shirts for you guys, right? 10-0.merch. Wait, that's not right. 10-0.gg/merch. That's the one. Lydia, Deviljin, Kunimitsu with cute-ass Tekken, plus the Kunimitsu good-ass Tekken shirt as well, plus the Bryan free. Limited stock, guys. If you guys want to, make sure you guys head on over 10-0.gg/merch.
I mean, who doesn't want a shirt of Bryan hugging a weapon? Right?
Hugging a weapon,
right?
yeah.
I want one of those.
Some people have dogs, some people have cats. He's got guns.
There you go. Make sure you guys check it out. Limited availability on the designs and colors, so make sure you guys get your dibs on it. Be able to check it out and take one of those cool shirts home.
For sure. But yes, PhiDX, Shadow, both these guys had a bit of a rough start earlier today. You know, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I think going into it, this is very important because they both have a loss. It's going to be very, very important how they place for the rest of it, because they're obviously trying to get in. Whether or not they get in second place, and the loser side, that's going to be a big thing. Got to give a shout out to our friends over at Astro Gaming, of course, the official headset and mix app of the Tekken Online Challenge 2021. They've been big supporters of the Tekken scene for many years now, so lots of love to the Astro family.
Most definitely, but here we go. Both these guys need to get a win to get into that winner side column. It's going to be Zafina versus Noctis. Let's see what happens.
Fight.
All right, starting it off here. This is kind of what we expected, at least character-wise. You know, Shadow has mostly been using, I feel like, Zafina, only going to Claudio when he needs to.
Yeah, and you know, a second ago, after PhiDX's first loss, he came back, and the first thing he said was, man, I wasn't whip punching anything. And the first thing I saw here, he's not whip punching anything.
Yep. It's one of those things, too. It's like, sometimes you play by feel. It's like, I think he's going to press something here. Let me go ahead and pull out the whip punish. But the way that what the hell happened there? The way Shadow plays and the way that just comparatively Zafina is, like, as far as like trying to whip punish her moves, it's so hard to do in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, he just whipped that 1+2 in his face a second ago and PhiDX did nothing. This time late, there was no follow-up there. Oh man, yeah, not looking very sharp right now for PhiDX.
Dude, he's just picking away at him. This is rough. And he has him at the wall, but a very clutch low parry. He needed that.
Yeah, it's been one of the hallmarks of PhiDX lately, right? Like, he's been losing a lot of his rounds, picks up a low parry, makes a little bit of a comeback, but then inevitably loses the round because he's fallen at so much of a life deficit already from the beginning. But right now, with Rage, trying to make something happen, being patient, looking for that counter hit.
Oh, like a book. He's seen it before.
And he finds the wall. Perfect combo, spear entered. And look at it, we're all caught up. 50-50 time. Woo, back it up, back it up.
That's
Nicely
a whip
done.
punish. That is definitely a whip punish. I like it, though. He was able to take that. Put the brakes on the wall standing one as well.
Yeah, he had the backdash before the rage dive started, so the first hit whipped, but you have to backdash out of there to make sure the second hit doesn't catch. Uh-oh. Not too much damage. Oh, went for a low crush. Oh boy.
That down forward one, especially coupled with, you know, the down forward 1-4, getting that wall splat at the wall. Such a dangerous attack.
And here come the 2-2s. Such a good tool, just to keep your opponent locked down.
Yeah. I mean, but if you have the patience of like a player like Shadow, is it really that much of a threat, right?
It's not much of a threat, but you know, if you have the life lead and you're locking him down, then it becomes much more of a factor.
Yeah, and I think, oh, there's a big opportunity. He gets a punish.
Not too bad though. PhiDX will take that, but not that. This is trouble. Rage mode though could be good for a comeback here.
Nice punish there with the down forward 1 series. The follow up goes for the drive.
He
Now,
just kind of spent it.
oh, nice from crouch out forward 1. The follow up here. What's he gonna do? What's the mix? Goes for the lows again, uncontested. 3 lows in a row, and Shadow able to steal her way 3 rounds to 1 here, taking that very first game.
This is your fate.
Yeah.
Very, very important game, of course. As we mentioned earlier, Shadow did lose his opening matchup against Joonya.
A little bit of an upset there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I don't know.
with the
It's hard to tell. We don't know what goes on in the home when they're playing and they're practicing.
Right.
Because that Jin pick looked like such a confident Jin pick.
It was curious because, you know, I've seen him pick the Jin more and more lately, Joonya at least. So it's definitely something he's been working on, incorporating into a tournament play. So it's good to see it get a win, you know, a big win even against Shadow here. But Shadow here with the lead, 1-0 PhiDX. You know, it's just not looking like the PhiDX we're used to seeing. There's no whiff punching, and that's one of the big things about him. You'll see him whiff punching down for 2s online.
I hate to break to you, the PhiDX that we're used to seeing is online.
I almost get that.
So this is an adjustment phase. I'm sure he can do well. The thing is, he needs to be able to use that movement, and that has been the core of his gameplay, is movement and whip punish.
Right, at least this time just leave jabs on the whip punish there, so at least that's something.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tall order. I mean, when you're talking about movement, undoubtedly one of the best movement characters in the game is Zafina.
Sure.
Noctis is cute, but Zafina, she's on another level.
A great low parry here. Fantastic start for PhiDX. Gets the first wall break way too far. You can see that combo.
Not sure what he was going for there, but he was unable to capitalize right now, putting him into a dangerous situation, dealing with the rage. And all these lows, all these pokes are going to add up.
Wow, he caught her! And man, he keeps reaching for that down forward 1, which is a Mantis. He's got to be careful, because, you know, they're whipping non-stop.
Yeah. With her evasive nature, oh, look at that. And that's the thing, is once you start feeling comfortable, that counter hit 1+2 will come out. And Shadow really, over the course of the year, has really mastered the use of that move. It's something that we didn't used to see way back in the day.
Oh boy, the pickup off the side, beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Down forward 1-2-1, closing it out. And the follow-up. Look at that, very strong round and performance here from Shadow. Not skipping a beat here, able to take it.
Good blocks.
Nice. No duck there on the second hit, but doesn't matter. Still keeping that position. Oh, the second hit, able to land in the follow there with the back 3.
Yeah, you can tell he's hesitating on the first since he's blocking, so of course when he swings in, it's too late for the second hit.
Oh, and looking at the timing here, good steps here. Shadow already working his way around. He does have a slight life lead here again with that 1+2.
Yeah, still fishing for the counter hit. Down forward 1's not PhiDX in a rage here. Expect that rage drive at any moment.
Okay, he's gonna have to watch out. He does have Wallace there as well.
What the hell?
She didn't even do anything and she sidestepped it.
That was incredible. And just like that, it's set point for Shadow now.
Big, big opportunity. Definitely needs this round. But same thing for PhiDX. Who's gonna take it? Who wants it more?
Oh man. Interface.
They're just staring at each other.
Yeah, he's not really using lows today. Where are the down 2s?
I feel like that's a scary thing. I think the down 2 is something that Shadow may be looking out for. He'll jab it, he'll 1+2 it. He did the 1+2 versus the low spear there, and that's going to be enough to really capitalize and take him out, and that's it. Shadow takes it 2-0.
Very convincing win there from Shadow. And, you know, we're just not seeing the PhiDX that we're used to seeing right now. A lot of hesitation there. It doesn't look like he's playing the game he's used to playing.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because, you know, you got to be able to perform throughout the entire day. Every single game counts. So now he has 2 losses in the group stage, which is very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, but Shadow, with that win, of course, gives him an opportunity to still make it out of this group, which is not an easy feat. I think right now we have Binchang probably going to make it out here. He's got his 2 wins.
Yep.
We know Shadow is 1-1. We know Joonya's 1-1.
Yep.
And it looks like Joonya's coming up next to go up against PhiDX. So if he loses here, that could be disaster for him. So he's got to try to get this W.
Yeah, very, very important as we go into it. This could be one that decides it all. So anyways, going into the matchup, it's going to be critical here. So, I mean, PhiDX could be playing the role of spoiler. I mean, sometimes you are put in that position, especially when it comes to pool stages and round robin play, where all you can do is ruin someone's day.
And yeah, at the same time, for yourself, you want to go out like, I beat someone at least, right?
Yeah,
So you're not necessarily just trying to ruin their day. You're trying to make yourself feel better about your day.
Yeah. So this is huge. I mean, we think of the implications going into this. If PhiDX is able to win, that puts him in a better position and I think Shadow will be able to get out. However, if Joonya wins, then he will be the one getting out because he has the win over Shadow.
Yeah, tiebreakers are confusing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let the
we're gonna let the map
TO
guys do it
figure
in the
that
back.
out.
I'm just gonna stand here and be like, "That's crazy."
That's what it was right there. Look at the standings, right? That's what we're gonna do when it gets to
Yeah,
it.
put it on the screen for me. Let me read it. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying. You guys are watching Group B of the North American Regional Finals for the Tekken Online Challenge 2021. Of course, this is 2022 now, but this is, of course, the last finals event that we have. It's been amazing. You know, we've done this in 15 different regions around the world, hitting new places. We did South Africa. We did West Africa. Of course, went to Pakistan and India for more events as well. Some namestays like Korea, Japan, Philippines. It was really nice to be able to see the talent from all over the world because obviously everyone's still playing the game.
Yeah, it's been really a lot of fun. You know, across Europe as well, South America. There's just been representation from literally all sides of the planet, I feel like. And it's just been a great time for all Tekken fans. You know, even though we haven't had the offline events that we're used to, etc., this has been a great way to fill the gap.
Yeah, and I think not only that, you know, aside from the competitors and seeing different competitors from our world, I think this is the most people that we've seen on broadcast being able to really talk about the game, show their passion, and really help communicate what's happening to you guys that are watching at home, how much we love Tekken and how much you guys can enjoy Tekken. So again, thanks to everyone that's been part of all of the production throughout the entire year.
Definitely. I mean, I know this is the last one, Mark, but I'm like...
Don't cry. It's too early. Let's wait till at least the top 4. There's no crying in Tekken.
Sure, we'll
Except
wait.
for the Heihachi guy, but then he died in the story, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's probably from that Raven Corporation.
What is the name of that corporation? You're bugging me all the time.
Does it actually have a name? Did it?
I'm not going to look it up. Let's ask Harada and Michael. Let's ask those guys.
But you think it had a name? You're just not misremembering that?
Don't make me think about it.
All right.
I want to focus on the next match.
No
the next
problem.
match, of course, is PhiDX versus Joonya. This is a big one. This is, again, a big one that we were talking about. Let's see how this is going to play out. Let's go ahead and actually look at the standings to see where we are and what the possibilities are.
Sure.
Let's see what we got on the screen that you guys can see and kind of follow along at home where we're at and how we got here.
Yeah, I mean, if you just look back at even Group A, right? We had Joey Fury 3-0 in his group. Of course, Colorcore wasn't there by DQ, so that was the extra win he got. Joe Crush 2-1 makes it out into top 4 MAC. Rough day, but a lot of close matches for him throughout. Of course, that means Joey will be out on the win side, Joe Crush out on the loser side into our top 4. But so far here in Group B, Binchang coming out strong, 2-0. That basically guarantees him spot out. PhiDX rough day so far, 0-2. Probably not going to make it out here, but with the win here, what would you? That means Joonya goes 1-2. Shadow has 1 game left. If he loses that one, he's got 1-2-2. We'd have a 3-way tie at 1-2.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the crazy part. When you look at it, everyone's going to have the same 1-2 record. Then we have to go to the game by game to see who actually won overall. But again, we're not going to be able to find that out until the very end.
Right, so in this format, if you're a player, you just got to win every single game you can. Don't lose any game if you don't have to, etc.
So Joonya, of course, representing Chicago, the mid-best. Started off in Tekken Tag 2. And again, Tekken Tag 2 was the last game that we all played, right? Before Tekken 7. So it's great to see, again, the generational gap and how these players have come into the game, but also have excelled at the game and really grown over the generation or the lifetime of the game.
Exactly, and PhiDX here. I mean, I got to root for the guy, you know.
I mean, he's rooting for you in some way.
I actually went up to him and I was like, yo, man, you got to stop losing. You got my name on the screen.
You're making me look bad. You're making me look bad.
It's not me. It's the JDCR part of that for sure. That's where the losses are coming from.
There you go.
But yes, PhiDX versus Joonya incoming right now. It's time. Game on.
Maybe we should tell him, like, instead of using the JDCR movement, you need to start using the rip movement. Go crazy.
Forget the back
Go
dash.
crazy.
Go forward.
Dash with your face.
Damn, the Katarina coming out from Joonya.
I was waiting to see this. I thought this might have been one of the other characters because we've seen him use, other than Jin, Katarina, and find success with Katarina in the past, not using Eliza. That was the other go-to character that we were used to seeing.
Yes, the third character for Joonya here today, going to be the Katarina. Let's see what happens.
I think he's the one that has used the most characters so far.
Yeah, so far. I think you're right.
Anyways, going right into this, let's see how it plays out. Katarina, one of those very, very annoying characters, but also very much like Jin, where it has the power and strength of counter hit and wall carry.
Oh yeah, you got to be really careful where you're hitting your buttons against Katarina for sure. And the Harrier stance mix-ups as well. So many good options for Katarina. Man, get locked down.
Why does she have a Harrier? That's crazy.
I don't know.
She's definitely got tools.
Do Harriers have bazookas?
I mean, they have some type of artillery, and I think they're leg based on hers.
Gotcha. First round is Joonya.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Joonya continuing here, playing with that confidence that we've seen throughout the entire day. Again, every single one of these players has been able to win tournaments. Whether it's dojo events throughout the entire season, they've been all able to win tournaments. So these guys, all champions in some regard.
Man, right now, though, PhiDX is trying to get it from the wall. Finally does so.
Oh, yeah.
Had an opportunity a second ago.
No duck on the second hit there. It doesn't matter. He still keeps that positioning. But look at this. He's just getting hit by all the mids. I don't know if he's trying to backdash at the wrong time. But PhiDX is just not able to really find a way in. Not able to find a way out either.
I'm just surprised we're not seeing the down twos. Like, there's no really low pokes he's really hitting people with.
Yeah.
So everyone's just kind of backdashing, blocking all these mids and highs, trying not to get counter hit. And he's not racking up any damage because of it.
Oh, nice transition there from Joonya. But PhiDX looking to fight back now. Nice down forward one. It's all about timing. There
beautiful.
it is.
There's the PhiDX I'm used to seeing.
All right, he gets the wall here. He goes for the Emo Man follow-up. Let's see what he does. What is the... Oh, man, the get-up kick. Able to land.
Hey. Blue stuff, no wall chip. 50-50 time. The low off the step.
It's so tricky, too. The way she sidesteps and pulls out that kick, it looks like it's just part of her sidestep, too. But great stuff. Joonya able to take it, I would say, rather convincing fashion with that Katarina.
Yeah, definitely. Man, is it time for PhiDX to switch characters? Is he considering it?
You mean using another Noctis? Another different outfit? He's already used 2 outfits, I saw. He pulled out the funny hat. He pulled out
the funny hat. The one with the helicopter thing on it?
Yeah. All right, this is going to be tough because PhiDX needs to get on the scoreboard. He does pick his other character, which is Arctic Snowfall.
Okay. His main.
Yeah, his main. Let's see how it works out for him.
Yeah, that backdash down for 2, that's what I'm used to seeing from him a lot. And we have not seen a lot of that at all today.
Fight.
So that was the first one that looked clean like the PhiDX we're used to seeing in tournaments. Let's see if he can put something together here. But Joonya starting off with a low counter hit. Carry low now as well. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Look at that. Oh, but see, that's one thing that has been missing so far is his ability to not only get the counter hit, sometimes what you do is you use the movement to kind of create the space, frustrate your opponent, and find that counter hit and they try to go in. But man, unfortunately, Joonya's just been getting the best out of him more often than not.
Round 2.
Let's see what happens here.
Fight.
Yeah, it's been a really dominant performance from Joonya with this Katarina, no less. You know, in and out. And I think Joonya, you know, he's wise for PhiDX's game plan, but there it is again. Great spacing. Sees the whip. Down 4-2 for the whip punish. See with the life lead. Good block.
Uh-oh. Able to put the stock here. I mean, this is exactly how PhiDX usually likes playing. He has a life lead. He forces his opponent to come to him. He uses the defense and movement to his advantage. And look at that.
Yeah, the big difference right now is that Phi's starting to block the lows. He's starting to block the lows. The whip punch is there. Now the low parry as well. Okay, I think he's waking up.
I mean, maybe that's what Joonya wants. Maybe Joonya is trying to train him to think that he's going for these lows, and then we're going to start seeing more knees.
It could be.
Either way, it's a long play. I mean, there's so much that can happen information-wise within the course of a round. It could really change after one round or one sequence. But definitely PhiDX has a different level of control right now. He's had the lead in back-to-back consecutive rounds here, and he's able to get a punish. That's good stuff right there. If he's able to continue doing this, he's on smooth sailing. This is exactly how he wants to play.
Yeah, but these little pokes are starting to add up here. I love the aura there, finally. We haven't really seen many of them. Forward, 1+2 that time. Luckily, does not convert the combo for PhiDX.
Uh-oh, Harrier low. The follow-up here. What's he going to do? He's going to have to be very careful. There's about 10 seconds left. And he whips, but he doesn't get the punish.
Goodness. Yo, the pixel low parry's good! PhiDX!
Is there enough time? There is enough time.
And he pens it just to make sure.
Let me show you my collection of weapons.
All of them.
The Royal Armament.
Great.
Great indeed. Hell yeah! We need more of those.
All right, PhiDX looking real good here. You can take one more round, tie things up here. Will he be able to do it, though? That's the question. Uh-oh, those mids are coming out, bro.
No, sir.
And
Beautiful
and
punish.
the punish. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like as good as that down forward 2 is as far as range goes, it is launch punishable.
Oh, man. All right.
Yo.
Low parry the Harrier low.
Yeah, he just low parried the entire ship. Boom. All right, how's he gonna deal with this? As he comes up,
girl.
he got him moving. The running 1+2, the follow up here, looking to close it out, and there it is. PhiDX on the scoreboard, 1 apiece.
All right, all right.
And he's on his phone. He's calling Lars, and man, he's like, I know you're not in the
did it,
game
Lars.
anymore. You're not in the game anymore, but I got you, bro.
Not in the game anymore.
When was the last time you saw Lars?
What? Wait, isn't Lars like a regular main stage tournaments nowadays?
Maybe, but not in North America,
Not
bro.
in North America. We got a couple though.
I mean, Binchang might use him. You never know.
That would be pretty
He's
sick,
been known
be
to use
honest.
him.
Still in the tournament, looking good so far in this group. But we're going to final game here, in this set at least. Joonya versus PhiDX. Forgotten Realm.
Bro, that is the pick.
This is also a good stage for Noctis though.
It's a good stage for anyone as long as they get the hits.
Emo man breaks floor.
Yeah. Do it straight up. Anyways, we are going into this. This is the final game between these two. PhiDX winning that last one, tying things up.
Emo man.
He knows. He is like,
Of
this
course.
is.
You
this
picked my
is.
stage for me.
This is my arsenal. This is my weapon.
Do it again. I dare you.
Oh, I would have done it right there.
Hell
I
yeah.
would have done it right there. Let's see how he does it. He's gonna do it again. He has to do it again. If you're not gonna use them, someone else is gonna use it against you.
Win the round and use. Oh God! Don't do it again. Next round, dude. One round at a time.
One per round. You want to spread it out.
Of course.
You want to have consistency. Make sure it's a whole good season.
Yeah.
All right, nice, good punish.
Rage mode, don't get caught. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy. The
he's
bounce.
dead. He is dead.
Wait. Okay. Oh, I thought he messed up for a second. Spend the rage art.
Yakuretsu Ken.
Give him this round back. No more floors.
Bottom floor. The stairs are out of order.
Damn, little
Round
laugh.
2. Fight.
All right, here we go. Joonya with the round. Dude, that was a lot of breaking on those in that first round. We spent 20 hours setting up the set, and you guys broke it on the first round? Very close. He has the wall now. This is where the pressure could come into play. Again, PhiDX with the life lead. Dude, wow. Finally, he was able to break him.
Hair all day. Here comes the 2-2. Here comes the 3-3.
It's a math battle.
Got him.
Oh!
That was interesting. He used the forward right up in his face with it.
And again, he's been using that forward 1+2. He likes to keep him there at the wall, likes to be able to do the second game afterwards. Got the second hit, wasn't ready for it. Here we go, one round apiece.
Yeah, this is a big game, right? Joonya wins this one. I think he's through.
Yeah, obviously he needs this for PhiDX. Still fighting for contention, you know, there is that very chance we could have a 3-way tie and they'll have to go down to the game differential. But how are we gonna get there? Who knows? As we go into this nice running attack, again, now starting to chip away. We start to see the down 2.
Hey, you gotta mix it in there. It's such a great tool from Noctis in general.
I would check it too, because you gotta remember, it's one of those things where it can't be low period. It's a different usage tool. Here we go, this is big. He has the wall, looking to close it out here.
50-50, the
Oh!
throw! Oh
That wasn't part
goodness.
of my 50-50 list.
Nope, it's more than a 50-50 set point for PhiDX.
Can he do it? Fighting all the way back here. I thought it was really in favor of Joonya at the outset.
The way it
but
started.
PhiDX is turning things around.
Low
And the
spear.
spear, bro. The spears are working.
Uh-huh. This is looking like PhiDX. Forward open to counter it again. Wall's right there.
I'm just going to tell you, Rip, better late than never.
Oh
He
my
showed
gosh.
up. He's here.
The wall, off the wall combo to the next one. He doesn't get the extension.
Oh, he's going to have to be careful. The whip punish was right there. He's going to have the 1-2-2.
Rage won't sink it.
No way. No. Oh, my
Off the
God.
wall saved him.
He had the range drive
Step on
opportunity.
it.
What's the mix?
The camera.
Oh!
Look at the camera. Look how long
Oh,
the
what happened to the camera?
Final round. Joonya PhiDX.
That was wild. That was crazy. I've never seen that. Here we go. Both players fighting for it. Gets a big counter. This is huge. He's going to push him towards the wall. Joonya looking to take it.
Trying to get to that top 4. Big damage. Step on it. Counter. I don't think so.
Not
Joonya
this time.
over PhiDX. Nice set.
Oh, yeah. Great set. Both of these players played their heart out. Could have gone either way. But the key there, the round before last, was that sequence that they pulled off. But that was crazy.
Wow.
That was indeed insane. Got to give it up to both of these players. Amazing performance.
And nicely done, Joonya. Bringing it back. I mean, what a crazy back and forth set, right? Joonya sweeps him at first. Next game, things are falling apart, but, you know, PhiDX turns around. And then finally, PhiDX is leading. Joonya turns it around again, all the way down to the wire. Impressive stuff to both players. But Joonya getting the W.
Very big W as well, because, again, we're looking at how we got here. And, again, the scores for everything, it's just been nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's going at each other, man. This is crazy. So far, we know that Binchang has had pretty much the best record going into this. He's going to be coming up next. It's going to be the last match of the group series. It's going to be Shadow versus Binchang.
Yeah, this should be a good one, of course.
Oh, yeah.
You know, both these guys were originally known as the Claudio mains in NA, and now we got who knows what characters come from both of them.
The
like
Claudio unmains.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Zafina for Shadow.
But Binchang is always a question mark. Always a question
Bryan,
mark. Leroy.
Yeah,
Heihachi,
Leroy.
Bryan, Devil Jin.
Yeah, could be all those things.
He might use Anna too. I don't know. But let's go ahead and look at where we are and how we got here. Look at the standings overall. But look at that. Right now, Binchang sitting at the very top here, but he does have one match to play. Same thing with Shadow. But think about it. We could have a 2-1 tie. I mean, they obviously had their match earlier on, Binchang versus Joonya. However, this is
wow.
nuts.
I just realized, yeah, if Shadow wins here, then it's a 3-way 2-1 tie. What happens there? We let the mathematicians figure it out.
Well, they'll
right?
figure it out. Yeah, they'll definitely figure it out. But in my head, it's going to be Shadow and Joonya if he wins.
Oh my gosh, I think you might be. Wait, really?
I think so. Isn't that how we're? I don't know. We'll let them figure it out. Either way, we have a tight race.
I don't know.
We have a tight race.
This
and
is
I
a
mean
very
that tight
race.
is in very cool.
Yes.
You guys can see Shadow representing the Midwest out of Riverdale. One of the players he respects, Saint. We were just talking about. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Saint. It's funny because he picked Saint, and then I believe his brother Joonya picked Chanel. And that was an old King of Iron Fist tournament finals match from way back in the day, before the game came out. Before it came out on console. So it's cool to see that.
Global finals even back then.
Yeah, when Tasty Steve interrupted the Akuma voice
Yeah.
actor. That was good times. It was good times. Man, I got to find that video. And then Binchang, of course, the respecter of none.
None.
But he definitely has respect on the battlefield, I'll tell you that.
Does he?
You have to. You have to. You know he's going into every one of these matches picking. And, I mean, if he didn't, he would just use one character.
Hold
he definitely
on. His
respects.
favorite character is Bryan?
Yeah.
What is his Tekken 6 characters?
His Tekken 6 characters were Bob and Lars, I think.
Yeah, that's not Bryan.
But again, those were very good characters. He's one of those players that can adapt and use those very good characters.
I suppose so. Started back in Tekken 5. You know, we were looking at the games that were started, and myself, Joey, and Binchang are all Tekken 5 competitors. I'm like, none of us are the same age at all.
Well, that's
ridiculous.
the beauty of this game is
And Tekken 5.
because it was an arcade title, right? Way back in the day. It and even culturally, like everybody, when they had time, whether it was after school, on the weekends or whatever, they found time to play the game.
Definitely.
I remember going back in the arcades. There were so many different age levels of people playing the game. And that's the beauty of the arcades, because anyone can go there and compete.
Oh, yeah, because I remember back in those days, Tekken 5 days, there was like a new generation of young players coming through.
Yeah, like who is
Tekken
this
5
kid?
VR was MYK and stuff coming through. You know, he's like 17 at the time. Was like, well, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Someone big is like, wow, you're allowed to be here? You know, like,
They don't kick people out after 10?
I guess not. It's like, yeah, kill my parents.
Tight. How you getting home? Anyways, we're going into this match, Shadow and Binchang, and I don't think it's a stretch to say these are two of the best players in America battling it out here in pool stages. This is not even the bracket yet, not even the finals.
Yeah, and it's unclear who even can make it out of this group at this point. So it's probably one of them. Can it be both of them?
We're going to let the guys that are working on the abacus and the calculators in the back.
I mean, we know this much. If Binchang wins this,
in.
Binchang's the winner's side of the bracket.
Yeah,
for sure.
man.
He's 3-0 in the group stage. But if he loses, then I don't know what happens.
Bro, he's hovering. Who is he picking?
Right
what
now,
is it going to be?
The guys in the back have to figure out who wins and all. They're like, let's hope Binchang wins this one. You know, like, makes it easy for us.
Well, what happens if we go on stage and we break so-and-so's left knee?
Mid-match.
Does that change who makes it out?
Oh, man. It's going to be crazy. Gonna be good. Yeah, characters. Are we going to see Heihachi? Heihachi.
You do not do it. No, you're
Come on, guys.
man,
Come on.
You have ruined too many finals like that.
Well, ruined? I made it amazing. It was bad for JD.
That's what he says. We're going by his point of view. Anyways,
But
we're going to go into the
for
matchup.
everyone else.
It was great for people that were in the cheering section. I'll say that.
All right.
All right. These guys getting ready to go. Shadow, 20Z, Binchang. I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. I think if Binchang goes into this, I'd like for him to use Fahkumram. I feel like that's probably going to be the character that's going to be very competitive for him. I don't think it's going to be Heihachi.
I think it could be Heihachi.
You think so? I mean, who do you think Shadow's going to go with?
That's the bigger question. I think that Binchang's choice really going to depend on Shadow's choice here. So he's probably making a bet based on that, right?
Yeah.
If Shadow goes Zafina, I don't think we see Heihachi.
Are they requesting a blind pick? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. Maybe he had a control issue and restarted the game. Whatever. But regardless, I think that if he picks Zafina, I don't think we see Heihachi here.
I think that, yeah, I agree. I agree. But
if it's Claudio, I think we might see Heihachi.
But that's the question. Is it Claudio? I feel like it's Zafina. I feel like Zafina is the best choice.
If it's Zafina, I think we get Bryan. It's his favorite character.
Yeah.
Since 2005.
I don't know.
Maybe Lars?
Does he like winning or favorite characters
dude, right
more?
now, you guys don't see the screen. I'm seeing Kazuya for Shadow and Heihachi for Binchang. That would be ridiculous. That would
they're
be
fighting
so
for
good.
they're fighting for the Mishima Zaibatsu. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, dude. Winner gets a controlled
I'm
Ravens
down.
organization.
I am down to see it. I would love to see it actually. I mean, Shadow is. I think his Kazuya is underrated.
Very.
It's really good.
It's unexpectedly good.
Yeah.
There's no way he's gonna do it though. I think he's just hovering it because he sees Binchang hovering the Heihachi. He's like, you ain't gonna pick that, so I'm gonna hover this one.
It's one of those things where they're just like,
do it.
Will you do it? Will you do it?
A blind pick would be sick otherwise.
They're playing chicken. Who knows? Oh, they are trying to figure this out. What's going on?
Yeah. Seems to be some kind of tech difficulty, but
do I need to pull out my tools?
Damn.
Should I fix it? It's been a while.
Yeah,
I've been all into the arcade stick discussion on social media lately.
Yeah, there's been some interesting stuff out there lately. Very interesting. They got new covers for your body parts on new arcade sticks nowadays.
That sounds weird the way you said there's new there's new covers for your body parts.
I don't know what else it's for. There's a little lip there, you know?
Oh, okay, that's what you were talking about. I'm like, man, the way you worded it sounded crazy. I was like, man, for me? They make my size? That's tight. All right, anyways, we're going to go into the matchup. Shadow 20Z and Binchang. Chicago versus...
Look at this.
Oh, man, you are good today.
Zafina versus Bryan.
You are good today. He's going to switch. He's not going to stick to Bryan if he loses.
No, he's got it. Bryan the whole way.
The whole way?
Whole way. Whole way, Bryan.
Bet your channel points, folks. It's not going to last long.
I think forward 4-1 with Bryan might be a good answer to her Mantis dance.
Oh, you know what? I haven't seen it enough. I have not seen this matchup enough, I would say, either. But anyways, I mean, it's very rare that we see Bryan. I mean, we see him online, but in this particular matchup, it's rare. Anyways, going right into it, let's see how Shadow is able to perform here.
Yeah, I'd say historically, Shadow has the edge over Binchang, though. Just by a little bit.
I think I would say more recently as well, because Binchang early on was beating everybody, right?
Right.
Especially at the start of the pandemic.
But then I feel like he kind of took a break, second half of the year maybe.
Either that or it was all according to plan.
Yeah,
Waiting for this day. Waiting for this day. Who knows, man?
Oh, the mix!
Where are you going? Oh, he did it too early.
Oh, he was way too early on it. Beautiful stuff
It
there.
should have just done down forward 1 into the down forward 1-1 string. Unfortunately, was unable to get, but a big counter hit to start it off.
Yeah, down 3 started the round.
And that's the thing too, she's so scary. She can just keep doing those lows to kind of harass you. And if you guess wrong, boom.
Yep.
It's gonna be lights out. And look at that. That was counter hit.
He's gonna go for the wall splat.
Dude, she is just destroying Binchang by the wall.
He's got rage right now. Gucci, gotcha.
Squid punch able to take it. Back 1+2 low. Tied up on a round.
Orbital start of the round 1. It wasn't even a low.
No one lands orbitals anymore, man. It's like a lost art form. Don't you feel that way, even like as Leroy?
I love orbitals.
But don't you feel like it's harder to hit nowadays?
It's slower now. They made it slower.
Yeah.
They got to speed it up again.
Everyone in the chat just said no, Rip.
I know, I'm sure.
Everyone, trust me, even that guy.
Got him, rage drive.
Here we go, gets to the launch at the wall, the follow-up. Man, that's just unfortunate, the spacing at the wall there.
Another one.
Oh, counter, that's going to close it out. That is going to close it out. 2 rounds to 1.
Shadow has been going low so much right now, and it's paying off big time.
Bro, you're going to make it drama for the math guys in the back?
Of course.
Let's do it.
I mean, think about Shadow in a round robin situation. He's here to ruin days.
No, he's done it before.
I know.
He's done it before.
That's why I brought it up.
Historically, he is the great interrupter. Killer
Great interrupter. These squid punches have been fantastic. Now the mix, the third hit of the string with the perfect Shadow, first game over Binchang.
He knew it was going to work. He knew. Sometimes there's those unexpected, expected moments, like he's not going to finish it. Holy shit, he finished it. I can't believe he did that. That was great.
He had
Good
such
stuff.
a big lead, though. It's totally worth finishing the string in that situation, right?
Catch him off. I told you he's going to switch, man.
You're
Don't you ever,
100% right,
don't you
Mark.
ever,
Don't I ever?
don't you ever doubt me again.
Damn.
I gave you that, Bryan.
Fahkumram.
I gave you that, Bryan. I paid him
Incoming.
$20 earlier.
Smart man.
Told him to pick Bryan. No, I'm joking. Anyways, this is tough now. This obviously changes the poke game. However, you have to always remember, he cannot sidestep Zafina.
Yeah,
So
I don't
it changes it overall. Not only that he's a big character,
Sure.
so she gets an even more consistent wall combo. So damage-wise, if she's able to get a launch or a low parry, it is a bad situation for Fahkumram.
I'm real curious about how you play this matchup as Fahkumram.
I think whoever is Fahkumram going into a match, you want to get the hits and you would just want to get out.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
in and I'm out.
I'm going to hit you and I'm going to mix you.
Let me get the damage. I think this outfit is so cheap. You can't even see his legs.
That's a great point, Mark.
I'm just saying.
That might be why he's so effective at mixing you up with these legs.
Because he has that mix-up, the 3 mix-up, right?
Yep.
That mix-up is so dangerous.
Yeah, 3 mix-up, forward 3 mix-up, down forward 4. It's all good.
Oh, there we go. Nice. He had the air counter hit. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize.
Had the
But
down
he
forward 4
does
as well.
have a good lead, too. That's the thing. I feel like...
Oh, my God.
That elbow.
It's something he goes to end of the round situation. He feels like, oh, my, they might start making a comeback. Just a random back one. Boom.
That's the thing, too. It's like, it's obviously it's punishable now, but still, it's still a pretty good move. You land that, especially if you're in a situation where you might have rage or bait out a counter hit. That's a lot of free damage.
I think that in all the matches I've watched in 2021, I think I've seen back one correctly punished maybe 3 times.
Yeah, I will agree. Back 3, follow up here. I think one of the moves that we're going to start seeing more and more from Shadow is the 1+2 as well.
Uh-huh. There it is! Like a book.
And that is going to be a consistent wall combo as well. Let's see it. Shadow now tying things up as we go into a very important match here. Binchang making that switch. He is stuck with Fahkumram for the entirety of the set.
Uh-huh.
And he has to be careful, too. That down 4 is launch punishable. She has the wall rising 1-2 as well. So although he does have to pick his shots here, the thing is he gets so much reward if he's able to land something big.
Oh my goodness, that was so good.
Yeah, nice down forward 2-3. The follow up here, he gets the wall. He misses. How did it miss? That is usually one of the most consistent enders there with that back 4-3-2.
Yeah, maybe it's because he started off axis with the down forward 2 in the first place.
Maybe it's because he's wearing that stupid outfit.
Could be.
Here we go. Has the wall, the positioning here. Things are looking really good for Shadow. Try to catch him. Oh, look at that, just the pace. I'm just going to stand and block this. What are you going to do?
Oh, wow. Wow, jab lockdown, time winding down.
Oh yeah, you're going to have to do
You're
something.
going to get called red, Dave. Hitting those buttons. Why?
What did you get hit?
Did it kill? It kills, it kills. Okay, okay. He did not need to hit a button there, but all right, Binchang.
What if that was a jab and it wasn't enough, right?
Yeah.
That was crazy. All right, 2 rounds to 1. Binchang proving it's worth it so far, but that was too close for comfort.
Very scary moment. Binchang 2-0 in the group for a reason.
Ooh, trying to catch him with the mix. Did not go for the low, went for the mid instead. I like it. Shadow's in nice control here of this round. Big stuff, back 3. One more hit could do it, and we're going to go to a final round. Either that or we're going to see a crazy comeback with rage.
Yo, the wall slam.
It's not going to do a lot of damage because of that.
Hell no, it's not. Not with that combo. Here we go. Set point for Shadow.
Yo, it's going to be crazy. How is this all going to end? This is obviously the last match of the group stage.
Good duck in the high wall stand point trap. Got him. 3+4 counter hit.
And it's the first time we've seen it in the set so far. The 3+4 making it count.
It's like he just remembered. He's like, oh yeah, this move's good. 1+2.
I got one of those too. 1+2 counter hit. The follow-up. Messy combo, but still.
Rage mode. Wow. Almost countered. She ducked the high, but had nothing.
Oh my goodness. What's going to happen? How is he going to pull this off?
Shadow could win this. If he just lands a rage drive, he wins.
I mean, these lows can add up quick too. That's the scary part. What's he going to do?
Woo! Oh my God.
The power of the left.
Binchang holding on, ties the set 1 apiece here. Stuck with Fahkumram, as you mentioned. Shadow has the opportunity to switch characters if he chooses to. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna run it right back.
You don't think so?
I think he's sticking with that.
You don't think so?
I think I know so.
All right.
I think 100%.
Don't look at that. Don't look at that screen.
I don't look at any other screen. It's almost like it's already loading. Here we go. Final game, Zafina versus Fahkumram. Last one of the group stages.
I mean, we've had a brilliant set of fights so far, so I'm excited to see this, of course, as we go into this. Has the wall. Look at this. Boom, bang, boom.
Yeah, those 3+4 counters coming into effect. Look at that backdash, down forward forcing. Give me this perfect Binchang.
Bro,
starting to gain momentum.
This is not looking good for Shadow. Binchang is now playing a lot more loose. He is not afraid. This is what you wanted. The follow-up standing 3. Gets it. Boom. He's going to get the wall and the big boy combo.
Hey. Oh my gosh.
Yo, you took that round. What? Let me get it back.
He wanted to watch that before he didn't get it. Low parry's good.
That's unfortunate because of the wall situation there. Squid punch.
He lived. He got the launch.
You trying to double up on me?
Yo, this pixel is he spent rage. Oh, the
wall sucks.
Rage drive just spent, but nothing. Empty jump. And the squid punch closes it out for the round. Okay, back and forth, 1 round apiece.
That was crazy. Oh my god. I almost threw something.
Yo, this is sick.
Oh yeah. And look at that. He's poking. He is trying to set him up for something. And again, now Shadow opting to go for the range here, using the squid punch to his advantage. And the down 3.
I like to see Binchang go back to the 3+4. They were working for him earlier.
Yeah.
Wow, just finish it.
And he has to be careful though, because that 3+4, while it is a good move, you are susceptible to the counter hit. The 1+2 especially. Not just that, the power of the jab is always there too. Those things add up so quick over time. What's gonna happen? About 20 seconds left. Someone's gonna have to make the move right now. It's a raid.
What? The down 4 that he doubles up on it. Set point for Binchang now.
This is huge. Binchang looking to make it out into the group or into the bracket stage on winner's side. If he can win this round, he will definitely do so.
He would be out 3-0. Gets the low parry and the down 3 this time. Binchang looking clean.
What
messes it all up though.
Who taught that? That's not in the combo video. Oh my gosh, this is crucial.
Yeah, Shadow needed that. He needed that kind of opportunity, but still big lead for Binchang.
He's just out of rage too. This could be huge.
Throw.
Good break. Oh, the squid punch again. Not afraid. Again, you remember, that's launch punishable too. He's in rage. This could be crazy.
He ducked the high. Had nothing behind it. Shadow with rage.
I can't believe he's going for the down 4 in this situation.
That should have been the rage drive.
Oh, this is pressure.
He lived. Not gonna happen. Binchang over Shadow. 2-1.
And it came down to the jab. Every single one of those crucial moments, Binchang able to pull off. He makes it out of Group B on the winner's side.
Unbelievable. 3-0 out of Group B here. I don't think anyone had that, as their prediction that anyone in this group might have made it out 3-0. But Binchang gets it done. We mentioned earlier, he kind of had a great start in the year, beginning of the year, second half of the year, not so much. Kind of even disappeared a little bit, but still looking really sharp. And this is the place to do it. NA Regional Finals into the top 4 winner side of the bracket. Very nice to Binchang.
Got to give it up. Great performance throughout the entire day. We will be seeing him later today.
Yes, sir. Man. But now we still got to figure out who gets out in second.
Our guys are in the back there working on the graphic. They're going to let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's easier
we
because
of this
situation.
Make it official, right?
But we will make it official. We are going to go ahead and take a look at our results and how we are going to get into our final bracket. That's going to be happening later today. Our top 4, 2 winners, 2 losers.
Exactly. And that's going to be 1st to 3 the whole way through as well. So a lot more great Tekken coming your way in just a second. But definitely Binchang.
I mean, we know our
Joey.
winners. We know our winners' final match is going to be that. The winner of that, of course, will get into grand finals, and then everyone else is going to be battling out for 4th, 3rd, and 2nd.
Exactly, and those two have a lot of history throughout the year as well. So it's going to be really fun to see them, finally get to squash it offline here at the regional finals. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it all comes down to this: everything that they've been playing for the entire year throughout all these different dojo events, which we've had a ton of throughout the entire year. So everyone for the North American region, thank you for participating in all these weekly events. Really showing up. Not only that, for the master event as well. Let's take a look at the official standings from today. There it is.
It's gonna be Joonya coming out of the loser bracket, all because of that first set we saw in this group, which was Shadow and Joonya. Joonya got the W, and because of that victory, he's moving on to the top 4, where he will be going up against Joe Crush from Pool A.
Oh yeah, the good stuff, man. Good stuff. So we know our final 4. We have Joey Fury versus Binchang in the winner's side. And then on the loser side, we have Joe Crush and Joonya.
And that will be our top 4 bracket coming up later. But man, great matches all around. You know, great stuff to all the competitors today. But Joey and Binchang, very excited to see that one happen again offline.